Here we go again, back with more Pro Cycling Manager Road to Monuments. Today, we're doing another monument actually. We're doing Trofeo Poléon, we're doing La Flèche Wallonne, which is not a monument. Then we're doing a monument, Lisbon D8. First time I'm driving it. I'm not going to have a chance of winning properly because I only have around 74, 73 in hill stats at the moment. So I'm targeting the Trofeo Poléon because I feel like I have a chance of actually winning this one. Looking at last year's winners, they're not really the greatest riders. They're okay, but I feel like I can battle with them. Or at least get in the breakaway and get away solo at the end. Other than that, Flèche Wallonne and Liège Bastogne is probably about getting as good a placement as possible. Hoping a bit for top 10, because that's really what I need to get access to Tour de France. I need to get a top 5 on a major classic or Grand Tour. I need to win a stage or distinctive jersey on a Grand Tour. So I need to get top 5 on the race to access Tour de France later on, but I won't go to the Tour de France this year. I'll probably wait until next year. I'll try the Vuelta a España this year and then wait with Tour de France until season 3 of my career. But now let's get Trofeo Poléon started. The race looks like this. It's pretty flat. 3 couple sections in total. You can see on the favorites here that it's actually not the couple guys who are the favorites. And you can also see it here because I'm pretty sure if it's green, it shows that there are a couple sections, but it's nothing spectacular. If it's red, I think it is in Pré-Roubaix, then it shows that you really have to be good on the cobblestone to actually have a chance of winning. Here you can see it's pretty clearly that it's the sprinters and the guys who are pretty good in hills as well, or cobbles, who can actually manage to make it to the finish line and win the stage. So I'm not here, but I feel like I should be around here somewhere because I actually have around the same stats as Pinot, with pretty good hill stats, pretty good sprint stats, and pretty good cobblestone stats. He's just far better on flats than I am. But yeah, let's just get this one started. Into the last 33 kilometers of the race now. I'm actually a top 5 favorite according to this list here, or at least a top 5 captain for the race. But I have had no team protecting me. No, they haven't been doing anything all day long apart from giving me water. That's because somebody has to do it. That's not because they want to. See some attacks now actually, but not really any major riders going away, so I'm not going to react to them. Otherwise, I'm looking at Dowsett pretty much. I'm looking at Chispinot, Gugard, Geschke. Otherwise, Mathieu Brechel sitting down here, Cadre, Ofredo. That's pretty much the guys I'm looking at. Wondering when they're going to make their move, or if they're just going to sit here in the front of the peloton. Right now, I actually feel like I'm sitting in a pretty good position. My pulse is high, but everybody's pulse is high right now. So I really wish I had a guy sitting in front of me, particularly for the last couple of kilometers here. I made a crash from my teammates here, 3 of them down. But I don't care about that, they weren't helping me, I'm not helping them. Neither should I help them because I am the captain of this ship. And they should protect me and save me some energy for the final. Instead, they're not doing anything at all. I'm actually in pretty good fitness as well this time. Yeah. 70 cobblestone, 67 sprint, he's okay. There's 2 more cobblestones to go in the last 10 kilometers. That's where much of it is going to be decided. Holven now goes. Movie starts really driving for... Is it Dowsett? It's probably Lobato actually they're driving for. I think they're driving for Lobato. I'm sitting far up front, which is, I think is a good position right here. But maybe I'm using too much energy sitting up here. That's really what I'm worried about right now. Down to the last 80 or so riders. I still have a kind of lot of energy left actually, and I honestly think that everybody past Mathieu Brechel here and down are not going to win this stage. I think they're too far behind. Maybe there's some great rider sitting back here who has a chance. But really I don't think so. So here comes the cobble section. You see it was a really short one here. And this might be the moment to attack now. Just after the cobble section, everybody has slowed down. I think we had Van Zoomeren. Yeah, Van Zoomeren is countering my attack as well. Let's see. 85 here. 5 kilometers to go. I feel like I actually got this stage win right now because I think I timed this perfectly just after the cobble section where everybody slowed down. See, nobody is leading out. I already have 40 seconds to go. I have won this stage now. Already lapping some guy here. Richas over a minute now and 20 seconds. Absolute domination here. Another cobble section coming up here. Just move down to 85 again. Because we can. We get into the final cobble section half a kilometer long, just to show that I am the best rider on this peloton, and I am going to win another victory in my career. Really important. I don't think I get an XP for this actually, which is a bit annoying of course, but I can celebrate another victory, and I feel like I drove this race pretty much perfectly. I mean, I'm in good shape right now, so hopefully we can carry over this momentum to the Flèche Wallonne. And after the great win, we're now at another World Tour race. It's the Flèche Wallonne up Murdoui. Of course, I'm not the captain of this race. I don't imagine I am, at least. Otherwise, our team is pretty terrible. Looking at the favorites, I'm not anywhere near the level of these guys, so I'll have to do something spectacular to get a top 10 place here or something better. But this is pretty much a warm-up race to figure out what kind of strategy I should use for Lisbon Liège. Okay, last 30 kilometers now of the race. I'm in the breakaway. It's been in all day. I'm 2 riders, 1 rider fallen off. It was Martin Velits from the Quickstep team. I'm here with Martin Hernandez from, I think, some kind of continental team. So we're at the second last passage of Murdoui now. Of course, we have to go at one more time at the end. But I really want to drop him now and try and go solo here. Let's see, can he follow that at all? I really don't think he can. But I think we have some attacks from behind us as well. Otherwise, it's just the breakaway. Yeah, it's actually just Velits. And then we have the breakaway just behind us as well. But now it's where it's really going to get tough. Because I used a lot of energy trying to do that attack on Murdoui. And that probably is going to cost me my chance of actually getting a good breakaway away here. We'll try and go solo, but it's probably, what can you say, a doomed effort. Because I'm not strong enough at this at all. I mean, there's only 63 riders remaining behind me, but still, they're so close to me and I can't keep up even the 70 to the finish line. So yeah, I'm going to be caught now. I'm going to get dropped slowly through the peloton. I try to hopefully hope that the breaker would last all the way to the finish line, but yeah, it never happens in monuments. Maybe it did this time, but it didn't. So it was worth a try. Didn't work out. Now it's just about getting to the finish line, and let's see who wins this World Tour race. Okay, I have 10 men getting away from the peloton. Anybody particular stuck behind? Nordhaug, Uran, Richie Port, Molema, Jan Barkelands. Michael Matthews is actually not in the front group. That's pretty bad. I don't think any of our riders is up in front, but we really don't really have anybody. You can see him here. Can we see further up the climb? We can see Rodriguez, Chilot, I'm guessing that's Gilbert, yeah, Alaphilippe is the 4 riders. Valverde, Rodriguez, Gilbert, and Alaphilippe are the 4 riders who are looking to battle up Murdoui for the overall victory here. My captain Romain Hardy is not really doing that spectacular either. He's not even in this group. There's actually somewhat other guy, Mate, who I don't even know who is. Alaphilippe ends up winning it in front of Gilbert, and then Rodriguez, Valverde, Rui Costa wins the bunch sprint, and he now takes 6th place. I'm getting around top 50, I guess, but probably 60th or something like that. I don't really know, but let's just check out what we get on a final result here. So in the end, Alaphilippe ended up winning in front of Gilbert, Joaquim Rodriguez, Alejandro Valverde. I ended up in actually just outside top 50, which is pretty sad, honestly. But yeah, it's a pretty good result anyway. 51st place. Next up is, of course, we actually got some XP because this is a World Tour 1-day race, I think. So that's why we get some XP bonus for going the breakaway, even though we already did so in the Tour of Australia or Tour Down Under early on. But next up is, of course, the monument that we're looking forward to. It is Liège-Bastogne-Liège. Let's see if we can get top 50 here, because that's really my goal right now. I think if I sit in the peloton all stages long, I can easily achieve it. So, but I'm always looking for something extra. I'll figure out while doing the stage what kind of strategy I'll go with. Let's take out the profile first of all, though. And here we have the profile for this year's Liège-Bastogne-Liège. It's pretty much the same as always, because it is the same every year, apart from a very few changes every other year or so. But yeah, it's the same guys you will expect to see here: Valverde, Kwiatkowski, Dan Martin, Joaquim Rodriguez, Philippe Gilbert, Rui Costa, Santi Henao, Sebastian Henao, I think it is actually, Roman Kreuziger, Alaphilippe, and Tim Wellens. I'm of course not there, but I feel like with my stats right now, you can see right here, I'm actually up to 74 hill stats at the moment. Pretty good fitness as well. I feel like I should have a decent shot at getting top 30 if I just stay in the front of peloton all stage long. So let's try that, and I'm not going to break away this time. Last 42 kilometers now. You can see the pace is really high now. My teammates are already completely dead, pretty much all of them. Even Hardy, who's my captain, who was in great shape as well, is done. He's about to fall off. Next climb he'll probably fall off. But that's one of the first of the final climbs. I think like the real finale starts on the next climb. So if you're not ready here, you're not going to get a good placement. I still have a ton of energy left, but I'm going to lose it quickly because I've just noticed that they are just about setting the pace higher. Astana, especially with Mikel Landa. We're going up Col de la Redoute. Yeah, one of the most famous climbs of the Lisbon 75. It's not a lot, but it might be enough to stay with the front of the group here for a little bit. Maybe just 70 actually, because then I can just fall a bit back. Actually, why they're not even following me here. Might as well just go to 65 then. I mean, we're not going to drop anybody by this pace here. Anybody can follow me, so this is nothing spectacular. Even apart from my teammate, apparently, he's really struggling right now. Roman Hadi, yeah, his red bar is done now. His red bar is dropping. Oh, he's almost completely done. I have no water. Bago is the next one on my team that we are missing, but it's really hard for him to come up to me at the moment because there's such a long distance up, and we're only 25 riders now, and he's not here. You can see people are dropping back now as well because their teammates are not in the front group. So I'll just quickly get some water while it's a small group here, and it goes downhill. This is the perfect opportunity, and I'm in the top 25 right now, and I still have some energy left. Surprisingly well done by me at the moment, I think. But I know some riders will come back up, yeah. Richie Port, Michael Matthews joins us again here. Right here, I'm just struggling to sit in the back of the group. And I did make it with the front group over Alaphilippe. We have the famous attacking here now. Joaquin Rodriguez, Bardet, Rui Costa, Alaphilippe. Should still see Kwiatkowski here somewhere. Gilbert, Valverde should be here. Yeah, Quintana is there as well for Valverde. Last 25 kilometers we have. Next climb is probably the toughest one remaining. So it's about a bit of downhill section here, and then it's about timing. It's about timing the when you have to pace, because I want to be the first one into the climb, and I want to be able to fall back and still be in the front group. It'll probably not be pretty difficult because the climb is so long that it's going to be really difficult to actually make it both over the climb with this group here, because I'm pretty much the weakest guy remaining in this group at the moment. Let's see, 80 here. You can see it's not enough to keep up here. I'm just going on the left here, being overtaken by a lot of riders, but hopefully I'll stick with the back end of the group. Oh, I have to go to 85 now. I don't like going to 85. Some Katusha riders here falling out. Trofimov, Igor Silin. 90. I want to stay here. Oh, the group is breaking apart now. It doesn't even matter anyway. I'm not going to be in the front group anyway here, because this group is going to break into pieces now. The Astana riders actually didn't manage to get in the front group with a lot of favorites. So we have, who do we have here? We have Dan Martin is not here. That's the guy we are missing in the front group. Next hill coming up. Dan Martin does close the gap. Goes past the other favorites up to Alaphilippe, Rui Costa. Let's see here. 15 kilometers to go. I still have some energy left. I think I have more energy left than a lot of these riders have. But I'm just weaker, so even though I spent more energy, I'm also wasting more energy right now. I'm wondering if I should just stay here in this group. I think we got caught by some other riders from a group behind us here. Okay, last 10 kilometers now. Simon Gerrans, Quintana, Galopin, Pavel Brut, Kreuzer here as well. 2 climbs more to go. Col de Saint Nicolas. One of the most famous climbs before we enter the final climb in Liège. 75 over this climb here as well. Of course, in Liège it's pretty close, so you can't see a thing. And I can't really get past Ardondo here. I'm not fast enough on the climbs. I really wish I could join some of these riders trying to get away from me, but instead I'm probably just end up getting beat in the sprint by a lot of these guys instead, which is annoying, but it's all I can really do right now. I'm just getting overtaken by more and more riders at the moment. A little downhill here. Bagil is struggling. I'll take my energy gel now. The climb in the final sprint is Philippe Gilbert's going to win. Philippe Gilbert wins it in front of Dan Martin. You can see the climb up here. A lot of riders up here. 3 riders, 4 riders. Then we have the group here. About 10 riders more in front of me. I'm probably battling for around 16, 20th right now. But now it's me setting the pace. They're all on my wheel right now. But you can tell that they're struggling as well, just keeping my wheel. And I will take, I think that's the top 20 place here. I'm pretty sure that's top 20. That's a really good result if I get top 20. I beat a lot of great riders today and in this monument, which I didn't expect to even get top 50 in, honestly. But I don't know how I had so much energy left at the end that I did, but I'm happy about it and really pleased about the result. Let's take out my final result. In the end, Philippe Gilbert won the Lisbon Liège in a 4-man sprint, beating Dan Martin, Alaphilippe and Kwiatkowski. 2 Katusha riders didn't manage to take home the victory. Rui Costa in 5th, Rodriguez in 6th, but did 7th, Henao in 8th, Uran in 9th, and Alejandro Valverde took 10th place. I got in top 20, 17th place, just outside the front 15 screen here, you can see, which is a bit sad, but yeah, I got in the group with Galopin, Gerrans, Mollema as well. It's a pretty nice result for me. My teammates were really far down. Roman Hadir, my captain, got in 106th place, so yeah, just imagine if someone had protected me during the stage, I might have been able to maybe get in the group with Barclays and Quintana. That's what I'm saying, at least. It probably wouldn't have happened, but it's nice to think about that. If I just improve my health a bit more, I might just improve a few places more in the race like this, and might even be close to battling for a top 10 place later on. But yeah, that's it for this video. Nice stage win. Not that great of a Flesh for London, but I got in the breakaway and got some XP for it. And a great Lisbon Liège, because I don't think I get an XP. No, I don't get an XP for that. But yeah, some pretty good races. I'm really satisfied about my results. Next up is probably, let's see what we have coming up. Fastest Dunkirk, I don't think I'll drive that. Tour of Belgium, I don't think I'll drive that either. Let's see, what do we actually want to do? I'll probably do, what should we do? Should we do the Tour of Spain and then save up for that? Yeah, I think we'll do the Tour of Spain, and that'll actually be our next one, because there's a lot of XP opportunity here, because that's the first Grand Tour we're going to drive. So XP for Grand Tour Breakaway, XP for winning a Grand Tour jersey, and possibly experience for even winning a stage, or just winning a jersey if we are really lucky. But let's just try it out. Next up will be the Tour of Spain. See you guys next time. Goodbye.